Alright, what's going on YouTube? I hope you're having a good one. We in here for another one. So I want to talk a little matchmaking in this video. Skill-based matchmaking, EO matchmaking, but not what you think. I'm not trying to go on another rant about how bad the Sbmm was in the Modern Warfare Deuce and Half beta. We'll save that for another video, man. We talked about it a lot. I'm tired of talking about it, but we're gonna get there again because it is most definitely a problem. But what I want to address is a lot of these Sbmm advocates. They always use the same old tired line to defend skill-based matchmaking. They try to tell me that skill-based matchmaking has always been in Call of Duty. And if they try to get factual with it, they drop, oh, with this one dev said that skill-based matchmaking was always in Call of Duty, so y'all complaining for nothing. Dude, I find this argument hilarious. I mean, for one, it's comedy that you think these devs, ex-devs, publishers, whoever, never lie or never exaggerate. Right? Like, how many times have we seen devs out here just straight up lying, publishers straight up lying or completely exaggerating the truth? That's one. Two, if you played in the golden era of Call of Duty, if you played the OGs, you know that that's not true. Now, obviously, we don't have the facts. We don't have the statistics. It's not like we can just jump on those older games now and test the matchmaking in those games that they have now to the games that we have now. It's not even it's not comparable. They obviously would have dialed back the matchmaking in any of those games because there is so little people playing them. But I can give you my opinions, my experience through the years, starting as a complete noob on COD 4. Now, I got my ass handed to me back in COD 4 when I was a noob for the first few months. You see a lot of these clips from these real bad, chronic reverse boosters, right? Or even people like Exclusive Ace that have an account just to test that type of shit out. And you'll see them just like walking in front of a noob, like complete bots. They're walking right in front of them. The noob can't even shoot them. The noob will just give up. They'll just turn around and start going. They'll run to the other side of the map. They'll just give up shooting the dude because they can't shoot him, even though he's moving like a bot. The seasoned player, the reverse booster, is moving around like a bot. They still can't hit him. They just give up and walk the fuck away. Like, you see these clips, these people are complete bots. You can tell it's a protected bracket. They're trying to stop anybody who's remotely seasoned at the game from getting at these players. In COD 4, there's no way in hell I had my hand held like that. I was getting my shit pushed in on a regular. But the gunplay was fun. It was a good game. I genuinely wanted to get better. The maps were good. Like, I knew I wanted to get better at the game. There was a fun factor there. I wanted to do the things that I was seeing these better players doing to me. Them just dominating the lobby, man. The game was fun. I wanted to do what they were doing. So over time, watching these better players and how they handled a certain situation, how they made plays, I started getting better at the game. I started getting better in COD 4. I was a little bit better in World at War. I would say I was probably around like a 1 KD player in World at War. I started to pick it up towards the end though. Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1, that's where I went hams. Like we ripped so much ass in Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1, man. It's just, oh my goodness, such great memories. Nobody was holding anybody's hand back then. Like, you usually would see a couple of sweats in each lobby, at least one or two, but it wasn't an entire stacked team though. Noobs weren't getting at an entire team of savages in full tryhard mode. They were running into a couple of noobs, a couple of kind of average players, and one or two sweats per lobby. Like that connection-based matchmaking, you didn't see entire teams of noobs. You didn't see entire teams of stacked players. You saw a good mix there, and the difference was you had a better connection and more fair gunfights. A lot of people try to bring up to me that we've seen inconsistencies with the gunfights back in the OG CODs, and they're right about that. We had some broken gunfights back in the day. Black Ops 2, I remember a lot of them. That Treyarch lag, that classic Treyarch lag in World at War and in Black Ops 1. MWIII, we seen pretty much flawless hit detection. Even Ghost had really good hit detection as well. But of course, you're always going to see problems there peer-to-peer. Like, I don't understand how these people are complaining about what we're saying now. They're trying to compare peer-to-peer with what we have now and more advanced technology. Not to mention, pretty much everybody now has stronger internet than we did back then. So I'd say from COD 4 through Black Ops 1, I would say the matchmaking is pretty much identical through those games. Modern Warfare 3, there was no Sbmm in that game, but that's when we first seen that really ugly lag compensation. And then we got Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was the first game that I can remember actually feeling skill-based matchmaking. We felt it for the first, it's hard to remember exactly when it went away, but I would say for the first month or two, we felt it. It was a little strong. It was definitely there, and they definitely dialed that back. And then we got Ghost. I don't remember skill-based matchmaking being in that game at all. It was like Black Ops 2's matchmaking after they dialed it back. But then we got Advanced Warfare, and that's when we seen skill-based. That's when we seen the ugly side of skill-based matchmaking. It was there. It was very real. It was potent. You could smell that motherfucker from a mile away. The skill-based matchmaking in that game was awful. But then we got Black Ops 3. It felt like in Black Ops 3 they dialed back that skill-based matchmaking from Advanced Warfare, but they cranked up the team balancing. So in that game, like I used to always play free-for-all and MWIII, Black Ops 1 and shit. I didn't so much. Like I'm mostly a TDM kill confirm player, and I've been like that since about Black Ops 2. So in Black Ops 3, I was mostly playing kill confirm TDM. The team balancing was just out of control. The team balancing could make it feel like skill-based matchmaking. Because I noticed like my team, I always had a complete team of shitters. And I'd be up against, you know, pretty strong players, average players, but I could tell that they weren't clones of me. So the team balancing could make it feel like skill-based matchmaking at times, but I don't think the skill-based matchmaking was there. Not anywhere close to Advanced Warfare. Then we got Infinite Warfare. I honestly never played that game all that much, so I can't really comment on that game. And then we got COD World War II. Skill-based matchmaking was dialed all the way back up to where it was at, possibly even worse than Advanced Warfare. It was there, it was real, and it's pretty much been like that ever since. Black Ops 4 was sweaty as hell. It seems like they kept it the same since then, but they just tweak it a little bit. That each year, they make it a little bit worse. But then we got Modern Warfare 2019. So they already tweaked it a little bit from Black Ops 4. They made it a little bit worse, a little bit more strict, but now they're adding algorithms to the matchmaking. Modern Warfare 2019 is when we seen this type of matchmaking with the EO matchmaking, which makes it so much worse. And ever since then, they keep tweaking it. They keep making it worse. Black Ops Cold War, Vanguard, Modern Warfare Deuce, and now here we are in Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half with literally the sweatiest matchmaking I've ever seen in my life, combined with broken as hell, inconsistent gunfights. Shit doesn't feel fair. Shit feels rigged. You're losing your fucking mind out here, man, playing a game that you paid for, that you're just trying to relax and chill. I've said this a million times and I'll say it again. Removing skill-based matchmaking does not guarantee easy lobbies. I was always up against sweats, a couple of sweats a lobby in Black Ops 2. I ran into a bunch of sweats in MW2, Black Ops 1 and shit back in the day. There was always a couple in each lobby. Removing skill-based matchmaking does not guarantee easy lobbies. It guarantees you a better connection and more fair gunfights. And plus, you're also not sitting there for minutes searching for a lobby sometimes in a brand new game. I already posted up a clip of me 200 ping sitting there for like 5 minutes in a beta with crossplay turned on searching for a ground war game, man. The beta for the newest COD game. I'm sitting there for minutes with crossplay turned on. Removing skill-based matchmaking doesn't guarantee easy lobbies, but it guarantees that you're not going to be in these pro MLG CWL tournaments every single time you get on the game. You have a playlist here. You have casual and you have ranked. How come there's no option to play casual in a Call of Duty game? And these newer Call of Duty games, how come there's no option there? They don't advertise it on the box as being only pro MLG COD World League game battles and shit. They don't put that on the box of Call of Duty. No, they still just call it Call of Duty, man. There's no warning there saying, okay, well, if you buy this game, you're going to be playing clones of yourself every single game, all game long, unless you reverse boost. Removing skill-based matchmaking doesn't guarantee easy lobbies, but it guarantees you're not going to face entire stacked teams of clones of you, all probably using meta because they're in full tryhard mode. Skill-based matchmaking sucks the fun out of the game. You don't see variety in these lobbies. You don't see people running around with just off-meta weapons, trying to have fun, trying to go for camos or whatever the fuck. Some people still do that, just that's the only way they have fun with the game. But a lot of people out here, they know, dude, I gotta use this gun, or I can't compete. So they just, by default, they don't want to, but by default, they have to use these meta guns, or else they just don't have a fucking chance when you're playing against clones of yourself that are using meta. It sucks all the fun out of the game. It's funny, a lot of these nerds, they try to talk shit to me all the time about skill-based matchmaking. Anytime I've ever complained about skill-based matchmaking in a video, and they always drop these toxic, negative as hell comments, hating on me, telling me to get good, right? Calling me a bot. And the funny thing is I've actually gone to a few of these jokers' channels because they said some pretty nasty shit, right? So I'm like, all right, let's go ahead. Let's get you up off the channel. So at least on your phone anyways, when you want to bench a virgin nerd just talking all kinds of toxic mad shit, you have to go to their channel to put them on a bench. So I would go to a couple of these bitches' channels, right? I would go to put them on a bench and I would see that they had uploads there. They had shorts, they had gameplay videos and stuff. And you watch it, I remember making it like a minute into a couple of these nerds videos that were talking crazy shit about me because I don't like skill-based matchmaking, calling me a bot and shit too while they were done spitting all that venom. And it was the biggest bot gameplay I've ever seen in my life, man. Like, I couldn't even try to be that bad. These are the people out here talking this shit. Like, are there sweats that like skill-based matchmaking? Absolutely. There's a few of them, not many, but there's a few of them. The ones out here soldiering for skill-based matchmaking are the nerds that know they're being protected by it. They can't stand the thought of getting their feelings hurt by being beaten badly in a video game. They're not trying to get stomped, right? They can't handle that. Their ass, they get all butthurt. They can't handle that, right? So the thought of them getting stomped in a game is just too much. So they get online and complain about anybody who has a problem with skill-based matchmaking. When we just want better connections, more fair gunfights, we don't want to wait forever to find a game and shit. Like, we seen it with the old days, man. You push TDM back in Black Ops 2, MWIII, whatever. You click that button, you were in a game within seconds. Seconds. No crossplay. But we gotta wait minutes because some sensitive little nerd doesn't want to get his feelings hurt by being stomped in a video game. He doesn't want to have a bad game, right? He just wants to have an average game around a 1 KD. And oh, look at me, like I'm playing really bad players too, and it's a whole lobby of bad players, and we're never gonna learn how to get better at the game. We're just gonna shoot the ground, and we're gonna shoot over here, and when we can't hit our shots, we'll just run to the other side of the map because we just give up. Like, it's just, everything is about protecting these people's feelings, man. We didn't get that treatment in COD 4, in World at War, Black Ops 1, MW2. We didn't get this hand-holding bullshit that they get now, because I get it. Society now, modern society, very sensitive. You gotta watch everything you say. You gotta watch everything you do, man. You gotta be very picky. You gotta pick and choose your words very carefully. Everybody is so sensitive, and you see it with these nerds that soldier for skill-based matchmaking. You see it why Activision has the skill-based matchmaking that they have in their game. This predatory, very flawed skill-based matchmaking, EO matchmaking, with all the algorithms that they have in this matchmaking. So in conclusion, because I'm going to cut this video off. We've been going way too long with this commentary, man. It's getting long. So in conclusion, from my experience alone, somebody who was there in the trenches in COD 4, I can't speak for COD 1, 2, and 3, but COD 4, we never always had skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty. From my experience, right? I was there. I'm telling you what I felt playing in those lobbies back in the day. We never always had skill-based matchmaking. So if you want to make the argument that we've had it since Advanced Warfare, you could take Black Ops 3 out of there though, because it wasn't the same. But if you wanted to make that argument, we had it since Advanced Warfare, so shut up because it's always been here type deal. It's been here since forever. Shut up, Gilmore, stop complaining. We've had it since Advanced Warfare. Even if you wanted to say it's the exact same, which it's not, it's way more strict now than it was back then. But even if you wanted to say the Sbmm is the exact same, it's not, because now we have the algorithm. We have the patents. We have the EO matchmaking. There's way more forces at play here making this matchmaking now way worse than what we've even seen in Advanced Warfare. So no matter how you try to spin your argument for skill-based matchmaking, soldiering for this shit, just take the L, man. Take the L all the way off my channel. Go watch some VIP channel and take it over there, man. Because we don't like skill-based matchmaking on this side, and it's not because we're not good at the game. Actually, that's the problem. The better you are at the game, the more you're punished. Take your ass off this channel. Please, I don't need your view. I don't need your toxic ass comment. I don't need you whining in the comment section. Just take it out of here, man. You can exit the same way you entered. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I will see you on that next one.